while which time really keeps it PG, but always keep it G. So let's get into this reading, you guys. I don't know. I feel like there could be something going on where, okay, so this is the thing. You guys are about to reach new heights, right? And while you're reaching new heights or about to prepare yourself, like God or your angel spiritual team, whatever you believe in, is preparing you for those heights. I feel like you guys have to let certain things go. All right. And I feel like whatever you let go is going to bless another person. All right. I'm trying to feel if this is a blessing, if this is I think it's a test though, from how I set up. It's definitely a test. And it's a very important to have good discernment, in not just in life, but spiritually, to see, okay, is this a test? Is this a test? Is this a distraction? And if this is a test, how do I pass it? If this is a distraction, how do I rid myself from it? You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to understand the differentiation. I don't know. I think I'm butchering the fuck out that word. That's my little word. But the difference of the two. Okay? So you can know where do I go from here? Okay? What do I do with this situation? What is the next move that you want me to make in this situation? All right? So, I feel collective. There's also, though, it's this vibe. Listen, Linda. Okay. While it is a vibe of like, yeah, this is most likely a blessing for someone else. All right. This is a blessing for someone. And it is let me tell you something. It ain't no better feeling. And I think Drake was talking about this in his song. Okay. A Scorpio could be significant, where he was talking about how he was, I think it was on Slime You Out. I don't know, but it was a song where he was like, he piping this girl up. He's like, I'm piping her up. I'm showing her this life. Like, you know what I'm saying? $2,000 on her the first 2 weeks. Like, it's just something where he's showing somebody something like that a world, a life, a lifestyle. In his mind, it's like, I'm blessing somebody. I am blessing somebody. And it feel good when you are able to have blessings that have been given to you in order for you to pass these blessings out to somebody else. That power is a good feeling. And he was talking about his song. He was like, you misreading me. I didn't spent 20 on you the first month. Took you to Rodale. I forgot how I go. Oh God. Dang it. I can't even remember the song. I think it's Sliming You Out. No, it's not. I made me to stay. I can't remember. And maybe it's not on Slime yet. It's on one of these songs, The Dogs album or something like that. It's on one of them albums. So you guys could be feeling this power of like, I got a blessing, but it's not for me. It's for somebody else. And it's this feeling of like, I got a blessing. I don't know. It's a good feeling though. It's that feeling. It's an honorable feeling. It's this honorary type of feeling to this. And I feel like y'all trying to figure out, okay, if I get this blessing to somebody, is this gonna fuck me up? Cause that's the only feeling that's fucking up this good vibe from me. It's like, if I get somebody this blessing, is it gonna fuck me up? And let me tell you something. You guys are reaching this is what I'm saying. It's not gonna fuck you up, but it's going to make you to really go to another level. Because it's this vibe of like, this blessing that you're going to give out, this blessing kind of this is what I'm saying. It's not going to mess you up, but it's going to be like, once you get this person this blessing, you can't have this blessing. Okay? It's something like that. I don't know. It's 50-50. It's like, after you get this person this blessing, you can't get this blessing too. Okay? It's just like, once you get it's a blessing to somebody, and once you get this person this blessing, it's over. You know what I'm saying? You can't. So it could be an example, like, say you finna go to school and you got a Mercedes Benz. You bought a Mercedes Benz, and say you had a job that was able to help you to pay that note for that Mercedes Benz, right? And say you're trying to save you up some money for you to get into school so you don't be a broke college student. And say you like, I'm gonna sell my Mercedes Benz. You sell it for like a good 10,000. 10,000. You know, maybe it wasn't the newest, but you know, it was a nice looking Mercedes Benz. You sell it for 10,000, 10 Benz, maybe 15. Okay. You sell this car. Once you sell this car though, you can't be going in college, coming out the class, thinking like, man, I miss my Mercedes Benz. I want to get it back. You can't get it back. You might not be, you might could, you might not. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of that vibe. And that tells me everything I need to know about a man. I'm just playing. It reminds me of Nunu. Okay, y'all might finna be getting some new shit. I don't know. But it's like that tells me that apparently God is trying to push you to something better. It's like you want to stay stuck with holding this blessing, thinking it's for you. This blessing is not for you. And maybe it was for you at first, but now it's time for you to get a bigger blessing. So in the midst of you getting the bigger blessings, you have to give out the smaller blessings. Okay? And now this blessing might be small to you, but it's big to this person that you're giving it to. So regardless, the blessing is a blessing. And what I am saying is you're leveling up. So God is trying to see, all right, you want to level up, right? So let me see if you'll let go of this blessing. Let me see if you'll let go of something that was, this blessing was for you at a certain point, but now it's time to give it to somebody else. Let me see if you will let that go. And if you do, I'm going to end up putting you in a position where you have a bigger blessing, because you got to think about it. The example that I just said, you're in college, you let go of your Mercedes. When you get your degree, 4 years, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, after you get your degree, you can buy you 2 Mercedes. You know what I'm saying? So it's a vibe of that. It's like it's time for you to give a bigger blessing. And it's like this energy of be so grateful that while you're able to get that bigger blessing, you're able to, because it's kind of like, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of am with the Mayans. I'm not with them like in a bad way, but I kind of understand what they were doing in regards to sacrifices. You know, and I always speak about this too. There's 2 different spiritual givings, okay? You got sacrifices and you got offerings. An offering comes from love. An example of an offering is, you know what, I'm not going to work late nights no more because I want to spend more time with my family. That's an offering. A sacrifice is, I'm going to let you go and go with somebody else who has some good connections who can get me higher in life. That's a sacrifice. The offering is with love. The sacrifice comes from some sort of, you know, maybe greed. Maybe it could just be a vibe of, it's still greed, but it's in a nicer way. It could be, I just don't have my shit together and I can't deal with this right now. I got to get my life together first and then be able to have this. Sacrificing and offerings, 2 different things. And I feel like right now, you guys are in the midst of an offering. Okay? Regardless whichever one you give, you are provoking a God. Okay? You're provoking a God. Okay? I don't know what God. And you know, there's a lot of people that say, I only serve one God. You know why they say I only serve one God? Because there are many other gods. But there is just one God that person might be acknowledging. But there are other gods. Some gods not good. Some gods are. Okay? Okay? And look, let me say this, because let me not sound spiritually incorrect, because you know what I'm saying. What I mean by this is, even in this world, okay, Future got in this song where he said, and I'm not gonna lie, this a lot of spiritual talk. Y'all might get lost, y'all might get found, you might get lost and found. It, you know, put it where it resonates. Take what you can and leave with the rest. Okay. Future says it in his song, like, I'm a God, I gotta take this shit with God because I'm a God on the earth. Okay? It's a true thing. People don't want to admit that, but there are gods on this earth. You know what I'm saying? There are people who are, I'm not saying that they can fucking change the rain and all this other stuff, but I'm saying there are people who have, I don't know what I'm saying, because I feel and my grandma, because my grandma be like, I don't even like how you talk. But listen, what I am saying, in a more logical sense of these celebrities, we look at these people are gods on this earth because that's the energy people give to them. It's just like Jesus. Nobody has never met Jesus. I'm not saying he's not real. Nobody's never met Jesus. But we put so much energy into that name. It's so much power in that name because we give it power. Okay? It's just like an entity. In order to bring an entity about, that entity has to have feed off of something, have to have some sort of energy. And I'm not gonna lie, the people who is not open-minded, please do not listen to this. Listen to this part. Just skip this part. Because if you're not open-minded, there's a lot of convictions that's about to come up out of you. Okay? And you're not gonna want to hear this, but it might just be the truth. Because truth be told, I'ma always come with that phrase that we all are walking by faith and not sight. Meaning that all of that shit in that Bible might not even be true. Meaning that the Quran, all of the religions you can think of, that shit might not be true. And not only if it might not be true, a lot of that shit ain't 100% true. Some of that shit is half true. And some of that shit might be mixed up with lies and truth. So you don't really know. You just walking by faith and not sight. That's why they say, take what you can and leave the rest behind. Take what resonates for you and leave whatever else behind. Okay? So what I am saying is, I feel like collective right now, it's the vibe that God is trying to, what was I keep losing my train of thought. God damn it. Because I'm getting so, when you get so into something, and I hate when I'm talking about something and I'm thinking real hard about what I'm talking about, because I'm trying to make sure that I ain't gonna lie, fuck saying the wrong thing. I'm not trying to make sure I don't say the wrong thing. I'm just trying to make sure I say it in the right way where as many people as can understand how I'm saying something and where I'm coming from. I'm not trying to get them to follow me. I'm just trying to get them to you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, I get you. I might not, you know what I'm saying? I might not respect what you're saying. I might not go along with it. My convictions might not be where that's at, with what you said. But I will not cap to you. I kind of get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? It's just that you saying some shit that most people not finna fucking say. Or you just saying some shit that most people, first of all, ain't nobody even ever thought of no shit like this. So, but I feel like collective, it's a vibe of like, you guys are about to get blessed, okay? A bigger blessing. And it's time for you guys to give an offering, like the Mayans. Y'all finna be on y'all Mayan shit right now. Y'all is about to get it all. Y'all might not kill nobody and put some blood on the ground and scream up to a god somewhere. But what y'all are going to do, y'all are going to give an offering. Okay? Okay? So an offering is going to be made for you to get a bigger blessing. And I feel like whatever you're doing, whatever blessings you're getting, even the blessings that you're giving out, it's all coming from love. So you know what I'm saying? This isn't no crazy shit. This is some good shit. All right? And we love good shit on this channel. We love good thing. What, as I like to say, in a good way. Okay? We love doing shit in a good way. All right? I feel collective, you guys could be out in the cold or some way financially. It's like y'all got money, but y'all out in the cold at the same time. It's very interesting. So I don't know if y'all putting y'allself out in the cold. Maybe y'all like, I got enough money. I don't have to do this or do that. It's something like that. But I feel like you guys realize that there was something you were doing for the money that just wasn't resonating with you no more. It's like, this doesn't resonate with me. Okay. Okay. There's also something about this thing of, there are some people that told some lies on you. They told some lies on you. These people could look really good too, or they could just have their life together where shit looks all golden. Well, shit looks glittery, but it's not golden. Somebody could have been talking about you and they need to get their shit together. Okay. But what's crazy is, whatever they were talking about you, I don't even think it's true. Somebody was spreading a lot of lies on you. A lot of lies on you. Do you hear me? And there are some people who can't accept it. Some people like, nah, that shit you talking about, bitch, that shit ain't true about the collective. Bitch, that lie, that shit you told me, bitch, that's a motherfucking lie. You're lying. Somebody could even be saying you like their money. You'll do anything for their money. And people could be like, if they would do anything for their money, why they not in this situation? Why they not doing this? Why they not here? Why they not, you know what I'm saying? Somebody's like, 2 plus 2 is not really adding up to the right number. And if you got somebody that's, they're not on your side, but they just calling it what they see. It's like, nah, they don't do shit for money. You do shit for the money, not them. So there is somebody who is trying to lie on you, and you got some people who was taking up for you. That's like, and it ain't even they taking up for you. It's just they calling out. It's like, nah. Now if you tell the truth, sure, I could agree. But if you're lying on the collective, I can't do nothing but saying, nah, I don't agree with that, because I know them, and that's just, it's not the truth. And even if I don't know them, I didn't seen how they are, and I just don't see that. Or just something don't add up with what you're saying. The proof ain't in the pudding, and somebody is trying to pudding on your ass. Somebody trying to put something on your ass, and the proof ain't even in the pudding. Hi, baby. Whole time your shit yellow. Hi, mommy. Hi, mommy. Come on. Hi, baby. Okay, collective. My baby just woke up. I love my baby so much, because I just can't believe, like, I have a whole baby. Yeah, mommy. Hold on, mommy. Hold on. Mommy got to read them. I know, mommy. Turn it on. Hold on. Okay, collective, I'm going to have to make this quick. But look, basically, if I sum this all reading up, from what I am getting is, somebody family really likes you. Somebody family wants them to go back to you. Okay? And their family could be telling them, you need to go back to the collective. freaking P. Like, you need to go back to them and heal their broken heart. This could even be a job. Maybe a job, like, you know how your job, they become your family in a way. Maybe they could be saying, you need to bring the collective back, because we like them, and you done hurt their feelings, and you need to bring them back. Okay, baby. Okay. What else? Hold on, baby. Hold on. Hold on, mommy. But yeah. Mama. And with the 5 of Cups, what is this? It's the 5 of Cups and the 2 of Swords. I also feel collective. I also feel like there is somebody who is really in regrets for not being able to see something. Okay? Somebody is actually in regret for seeing that you're doing better. So somebody could be trying to come back and get on your good graces, or it's like somebody done talked about your ass so bad, said all these lies about you, and now they want you back. But they can't get you back because you're so happy. And you know what? You were being tested. You were being tested on if you were going to go back to a person, place, or thing, and you was like, yeah, nah, never mind. I think I'm cool. And I feel like there is something about you guys have a small offer that is coming to you. And I feel like it's something, this is the thing though. It's going to be a hobby. It's going to be an artistic thing that you're doing. And you could be making little money in the beginning, but the money is going to grow and grow and grow. And it's something with a hobby. And it's something about whatever this hobby is, people cannot copy what you do. Okay? And you're going to actually be at peace with it. Like it is something about you guys are going to be getting some sort of money, and you're going to be getting the money in the way that you actually, like you're going to be doing something you love. You could even be becoming your own boss. Okay? And I feel like that's where you're being called to go. So if you guys pass some sort of test in regards to giving an offering, and the offering, you don't even have to give a blessing. It could just be like you leaving somebody alone who's distracting you. That could be your offering, because you got to understand, when you're dealing with people in your life who distract you, who are making things harder for you, they're not just making it harder for you, they're making it harder for your spiritual team. So an offering is like, you are showing your spiritual team, like, and God, like, I love you. I love you, God. I love you, my angels, my spiritual team. And I don't want you guys to work hard. I want you guys to have easy work. I don't want you guys to have to be stressed and worried and working hard for me behind the scenes. So your spiritual team looks at it like that. It's like, thank you for not having to make us bust our butt. And that ties, you know how they say you can tie up God's hands? That unties God's hands, your angels' hands, your ancestors' hands, to do way more for you. So I feel like that's what has occurred. You've been tested and you passed the test. Somehow, some way, you're going to show somebody like, I don't want to be back in a situation. And I'm actually peaceful with it. I'm at peace about it. So yeah, collective. And I feel like somebody realizes, like, damn, you are actually good. And they feel like, somebody feel like you was gonna come back. She gonna come back. He gonna come back. They gonna be back around. And the whole time, you on to something better. And somehow, some way, you're gonna show them in a nice way, like, I'm on to something better. So this could be you guys become a florist, a flowerist, or whatever you call them. And like, you guys might, some could happen at a job, and you guys could send a dozen flowers to somebody. And they can be like, oh, they got their business? Oh my God, what the fuck? This motherfucker got a business? We thinking they struggling, want to come back to us, and the whole time they good. And then did it with love. And maybe you put somebody's favorite candies or chocolates or something. It's something like that. Like, you got, oh, this is like true. This is truly like, somebody really thought they knew you. And the whole time they realized they didn't know you. Like, you're way better than they thought. Somebody put you in the light of, you were an ugly, soulless person, and you actually a sweet, kind person. You do everything for money, and the whole time you do everything for love. It's just that the things that you do out of love is so good that you can't help but make money off of it. So yeah, collective, this is the reading. Love you guys.